off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex, haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I don't know how to stop, I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent, cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It is Cayman Wolf, the Decrepit Gamer. I'm here for some pancake gaming, guys. So, anybody that follows my channel knows that I usually stream VR. But I've been out of commission for about a month. I had some hardware problems and I ordered this badass new PC. This is this is not it here behind me. This is just a backdrop I put in here. But ironically, um, that PC looks a lot like the new PC that I just ordered. it's a it's a I got it from CLX. It's a i9 14900 processor, 64 gig of RAM, and a NVIDIA GTX 5080 video card. So it's pretty tough. It's a pretty tough machine. So anyway, I want to put it through its paces in the different ways that I stream. Although I usually, like I said, I usually stream VR. I do also sometimes stream flat screen games, and so I want to try. I want to give that a try tomorrow night, guys. Tomorrow night I'm streaming Grimlord. I've been playing a series called Grim Adventures, where I'm going through the entire Grimlord campaign from beginning to end, sight unseen. It's my first playthrough, and I'm just, I'm doing it a little bit at a time, one stream at a time. And I'm almost to the end of Act 2 in Grimlord. So that's tomorrow night. That is a scheduled stream. So, it's been scheduled in advance for a while. So catch it, catch it if you can. But this stream here tonight, I'm just kind of off the cuff. I didn't have this scheduled in advance at all. I just kind of went live, which I do. I do that. I used to say I stream most nights, but I guess I've kind of tapered off of that a little bit. I wouldn't fairly say I stream most nights, like I don't stream almost every night, but I do stream quite often outside of my scheduled Thursday night streams, which are at 6 p.m. and Saturday evening streams, which are at 5 p.m. I do often go live outside of those times. So if you want to, if you enjoy the stream, if you enjoy the content and you want to catch it, just subscribe and hit the notification bell. You know that game. But anyway, yeah. Tomorrow I'm streaming Grimlord, and then Saturday I'm doing a giveaway of Iron Rebellion. That awesome VR battle mech game, man. Like it's like, it reminds me a lot of Mech Warrior. I used to play a lot of Mech Warrior 2 back in the day. I'm not having technical difficulties, Carly. What the hell? So so what you see here, this is an interesting thing that I found. These are these AI chatters in here. Any of them that have the letters AI in their name, they are from the same company that make Yeni. Hey Yeni, how's it going, hon? Oh, I'm not hearing Yeni. Hang on. I don't have her turned on. I mean, I've got her turned on, but I'm not monitoring her audio. Here, give me a second. Give me a second to fix that, guys. That is one thing I love about PC, about streaming from my PC, about flat screen streaming is that I'm sitting here at my PC. So if I have any issues, I can just fix them. When I'm streaming VR, oh my God. If I have a nightmare, if I have a, a nightmare, if I have a issue, it's a nightmare, and I have to just deal with it because I can't, just go fix it. But here I happen to be sitting at my PC, so let me find Yini here. So I saw her talking, but I couldn't hear her because I'm not monitoring her audio. But that's the reason why I'm doing all of this, guys. I want to catch any issues before I schedule one in advance. I want to be sure to get everything straightened out. So I've only live streamed with this PC since I've got it configured and built once. That was Saturday when I did my last giveaway of Iron Rebellion. I would say it was successful. I would say it was a successful stream. Um, but uh, but it does take some configuration to get everything up and running correctly here. Let's see. So why do I have you muted, Yini? Um, why do I have you muted, girl? Let's see. Let's get you fixed up here. Okay. Sorry, Yini, I had you muted. How's it going? Talk to me again. Yini, are you there?
Oh, I'm here, sugar. Just taking a quick break to let you know that I'm always ready to keep things lit around here. Now let's get back to slaying some demons, shall we?
No, we're not slaying any demons tonight, hun. We're playing some car mechanic simulator 2021. Remember we were talking about that earlier. I was asking if you were familiar with the game and you looked it up. So it's the game where we kind of do some car repairs. I think that'll be fun. Kind of a virtual garage.
Hey, I remember we were chatting about that a bit ago. I looked it up real quick, but I think I need to dig a bit deeper into my memory banks to recall more about it.
All right, Yenny, well, have at it. Dig into your memory banks there, see what you can remember about it, because that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be playing some car mechanic simulator. How are you at fixing cars? You know anything about internal combustion engines?
Well, I know it's all about engines and repairs, and I think it's got a garage and stuff, but let me dig a bit deeper, sugar, and see what else I can remember. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I did look this up before, didn't I? Yeah, there was something about a new version coming out soon, wasn't there? Let me just check my memory bank here.
Yeah, that's right. You said there was a new version coming out in 2026. So the one we're playing tonight is Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. So they're about due for a new version. So you said there was one coming out next year in 2026.
Yeah, I remember now, sugar. The new version's supposed to have some sweet features like electric car repairs and time missions. Sounds like it's gonna be a blast. But hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves. The 2021 version's gonna keep us busy for a while, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think you're right. So let's go ahead and dive on into that. I don't even think we have any viewers right now, but we got some AI viewers in here watching us. They're made by uh, My Sentient AI, the same company that created your model, or this is the same company that created these AI chatters that are in here with us. So we've got AI Carly G in here, we've got AI Boomer in here, we've got AI Weird Champ. So they're kind of participating in the chat, and they're pretty fun.
Haha, I hear ya. Decrepit. But hey, at Carleg, at Boomer, and at Weird Champ, I gotta say these AI viewers you got here are pretty damn entertaining. I mean, sure, they might not be able to bring the same level of energy as our regular viewers, but they're still pretty fun to chat with. And hey, at least they're not just sitting there watching the stream in silence, right?
Yeah, that's right. So what I want to do is I kind of want to give them all a chance to get in here and talk a little bit and see which ones of them have good personalities and what I might do is just mix one or two of them into the chat room whenever we do a live stream, just to kind of keep things going, if things kind of get dead.
At the Decrepit Gamer, well, ain't that a thing, sugar? You got yourself some AI chatbots here, Let's see if they can keep up with the big leagues, shall we? Oh, and at Carlig, you're looking mighty fine today. Love the new hairdo. At Boomer, hey there, big guy. How's the wife and kids?
All right, Yenny, we're going to go ahead and fire up this. Car Mechanic 2021 now and see what we can do.
All right, let's see what kind of damage we can do with these cars, Decrepit.
All right, let's see, guys. I got to fire this up for this is on Game Pass, by the way. So let me tell you guys, while this thing is firing up, let me tell you guys a little bit of backstory about how I decided to start playing this game. I've never really, yeah, there it goes. Never really been a car guy, I mean, I like cars, just like anybody likes cars. I like a good sports car and a good powerful truck as much as the next guy, but I've just never liked working on cars. I think the technology is fascinating, the way internal combustion engines work and all of that, but I just never been a motorhead. I'm more of a computer guy. Never been a grease monkey. Never liked getting under the hood of a car. I mean, I can change an alternator and I can change a tire and things like that. But real mechanic work, I've just never really been. Honestly, just never really been interested in it. Too fucking sweaty and greasy and dirty and shit for me, man. Anyway, for that reason, I never really taught my son a lot about working on cars. Now, my dad, he tried to teach me, and he had to drag me out there by the ear to get, to get me to even come and participate. But he did, and so I learned how to, change the oil and change a tire and change an alternator and a belt and all spark plugs and all that kind of standard regular maintenance that you used to have to do a lot more of than you have to do today, because every car's got a computer in it that kind of keeps everything tuned and running pretty well. But I saw this game and I just thought it was really interesting, and I showed it to my son, and we fired it up under his account and played it for quite a while, and it really was fun. So this is the first time I'm playing it under my account. It is on Xbox Game Pass, but I'm not playing it on my Xbox. I'm playing it on my PC. You can see here that I'm using my oh, you know what? I don't think am I capturing my mouse? Yes, I am. I'm playing it on my PC. I think it might be more conducive to keyboard and mouse than it was to a controller. It was kind of a pain in the ass to play it with a controller, honestly. Let's see how it wants to act with a keyboard and mouse. All right. I wonder if I should go through the tutorial. Maybe I will. It's pretty neat. You can, if you go to okay, so all of the cars that you get that come into the garage for you to work on, they're kind of like GTA. They're kind of made up cars. They're kind of, you can look at them and kind of tell that they're based on actual cars, but they're the names are made up and they're just a little bit different here and there than the car that they're based on. But the downloadable content, you can actually download. I mean, look right here. You see it: BMWs, Fords, Jeep. All of these Dodge, Aston Martin. You can download actual cars from all of these companies and work on those cars. And I think that's really neat. And the DLC is not very expensive, and the game is included in Game Pass. So if you have Game Pass, it's just free to play. And there's plenty of cars for you to work on without without purchasing any downloadable content. It's just, I think it's neat that these are the, Land Rover, Nissan, Jaguar. Yeah, I think it's just neat that you can work on the actual cars. It's a pretty cool game. So let's go back here. Let's do the tutorial. Oh, okay. This is just telling you about how all these different things work. Yeah, I think I'm just going to jump straight into the game, guys, instead of going through all of this stuff. Because I did play this for a while with my son. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to quit, but what I do want to do is I want to pull up my... Hang on, guys. Bear with me just a second here. I wanted to pull up my YouTube analytics, make sure my streaming quality is stays good. I'm streaming with Restream, by the way, so I'm going out to Twitch and to YouTube, so you can catch me on either one. What are you saying over there, Carly? Is this a dream, or are we actually playing car mechanics? Again? We're not playing it again. This is the first time I've played it on stream, Carly. Goddamn. They can hear me, by the way. This company that makes these chatbots, that is really interesting technology to me. I mean, it's fascinating. They're based on, of course, they're based on large language models, just like ChatGPT or whatever. Yeah, they can hear me, and they can see the screen. So yeah, when they're saying things like that, they're actually reacting live to what they see and hear. I've even got them to where they can hear Yinny. Now, Yinny is in push-to-talk mode, so Yinny doesn't talk unless I use the push-to-talk key and talk to her. But you guys can talk to her if you look up above her head there. You got some instructions that tells you how to talk to her. Just type $Yinny and whatever you want to say to her, and she'll hear you. It's interesting the way that works. I have she doesn't have an API. I really wish she had an API so I could just send text directly to her, but she doesn't. So what happens is that when you type a message to her like that, I actually have a chat reader that reads the message to her over a discrete audio channel that only she can hear. I'm using VB virtual audio cables to route that audio from that chat reader directly to her, so she can hear it. She actually hears it. You know, I don't, and you don't, but she does, and then she can respond to it that way. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in this game. Yeah, new game. Let's do, I'll tell you what, for playing online, I'm going to call it Decrepit. And if I have an offline profile, I'll call it Wolf. Let's see. Easy, simplified, classic game mode, great for beginners, more starting money and less demanding orders. All parts and orders and missions are discovered. Normal, classic gameplay, regular orders with ramping difficulty, and then expert, only for experienced players. So, yeah, so what this is talking about right here, this is interesting. When I played with my son, we played on normal, and you don't always know what's wrong with the car, and you have to run various types of diagnostics to figure it out. And there's a track, you can take it out and drive it on the track and see how it drives, and kind of figure out what's wrong with the car. That way, and it's I think it's really a neat game. I tell you, when I first fired it up, I thought it was just going to be almost like comically simple, and the more we played it, the more we discovered it's got quite a bit of depth to it. You can invest in a lot of equipment for your garage and get a bigger and bigger garage, so you got more and more cars in there at the same time. You can purchase cars. It's got a place to drive the cars. It's got a speed track, a test track, and different places where you can drive the cars. The driving mechanics aren't too bad. I mean, it's not Forza, it's not GTA, but the driving mechanics aren't too bad. And then you can build your own cars kind of from ground up. So let's do, I think we should do normal. Let's do normal. We'll recommend play the basic tutorial. Okay, let's play the basic tutorial. What the hell? Why not? So this is telling us, okay, approach the phone. No, I don't know how. Is it WASD? Yeah, it's WASD controls. Okay, we're gonna approach the phone here. I'll tell you, when it comes to mouse controls, I gotta look at this right now, because when it comes to mouse controls, I play with inverted controls. Controllers I don't, but a mouse I do. How do I bring up the menu? I would have thought it would be escape. Come on, man. Return to menu. Okay. It can't be that. I want the settings menu is what I want. Okay, so we want the controller configuration here. Let's see, mouse. We want inverted mouse controls. Invert y-axis, yes. Okay, that's what we want. I hope that doesn't apply to the freaking controller as well. Tell you what, I got a controller sitting right here. I'm tempted to play the damn thing with the controller. If it inverts the controller as well, I may end up just playing the whole game with the controller, but let's just invert for right now. I'll tell you, honestly, what I probably ought to do is start learning how to play with an uninverted mouse. It's just, I don't play shooters on PC much anymore, but when I used to, I did for years, and I, god damn, Boomer, these messages are too long, man. I might need to make that chat a little bit smaller. Sorry guys, but a very large reason for me doing this unannounced stream like this is I want to jack around with these settings and get everything working just right. And I think that text is too big in that chat window. I mean, wouldn't you guys agree? So let me fix that. Let me go over here to restream chat. Properties. Let's see. I've got it at 1280 by 720 or 720 by 1280. Let's see, 20 by 10. Let's do 1080 by 1920. Okay, now we just need to shrink it down to fit inside of that frame. I just want this. Oh, I see what's happening here. Okay. I see what's happening here. It's because I've got it inside that, it's because I've got it inside that group. Inside that chat window right there. Oh, yeah, right. There we go. I don't know how that looks on the stream. I need to see how that looks on the stream. The reason, oh, still a little bit going. I still need to bring the top down a little bit. The reason I had it so big is I wanted to be sure people were going to be able to read it. I do need to see how that looks on the stream. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be okay. Let me see. Let me go over here to where I got it on a big screen. Let me go look at it on Twitch. See how I'm looking on Twitch here. No. That is not my music, by the way, guys. That is coming from the game. I hope YouTube doesn't bust me on that. If they do, I'm gonna have to turn the music down. Matter of fact, I might want to do that anyway, because I find that YouTube does that a lot. They not that I'm monetized, but they do call you out and say they'll demonetize you because the music in the game violates their copyright standards. Oh yeah, that's plenty big. Yeah, you can see that by a mile. Still need to bring the top up down just a little bit. There we go. Let's bring it down to, like, say, right about there. Welcome, King Wolf. Okay. I think that might make that little situation better there. Alright, let's go into the game. Alright, we're going to play Decrepit. Let's turn off the music. I just don't want YouTube to bust me on that. All right. Back. There we go. Man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really wish that we could do something about that, you know, legally as a society. Make it to where you can have, you know, your music playing while you stream. I know you can get away with it on Twitch as long as you don't have it on your VOD, but the fact that even though you're getting away with it, it's still illegal. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like there should be something that they can do, you know, to keep the creators happy and still let people, I don't know. There we go. Now the mouse is inverted. Okay, that's good. So we got to approach the phone, take an order. So this is a Salem GW 500. Okay, we got to change the oil, drain the old and refill with new. Okay, welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator. In this tutorial, we'll teach you the basics of mechanics in the game, handling orders, changing fluid and oil, changing the tires, and servicing the spring compressor. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take this order. Approach the front left fender, take off the fender. Okay, it's showing me right there. All right, I'm not sure how to do this with the mouse. Okay, left click it says. Okay. Oh, and hold. Okay, cool. Open pie menu and change to assemble mode. Okay. Assemble mode. Mount the front left fender. Okay. Open pie menu and change to menu, assemble mode. Mount the new front left fender. Okay. Yeah, okay. So obviously I have to go into my inventory here. No. Oh, okay. Does that mean I took it out of my, yeah, there we go. Okay, yep, I got to choose this one. All right. All right. Okay, weird champ. I'm about to kick your ass out of here. I have to put up with that from human viewers, and I do, but not from AI. You're gonna be bad mouthing my stream. You can take your leave, sir. All right, let's see. Open the hood. Okay. Use. Oh, okay. There we go. Just had to click it, not click and hold. Okay. Coolant. Open the pie menu and pick the drain tool. Yeah, I remember doing this with my son. The drain tool, okay. Additional tools. We need the drain tool. And we need to drain the fluid from the there we go. All right, now I'm going to add fluid. Okay. Use the upper button to lift the car. Okay, we're going to bring the car up on the lift. Okay, the oil drain. Okay, I'm going to approach the oil drain, move the oil drain to the car, lift. Okay. Move it to car bay 1. Yep, okay. And we're going to drain the oil. Use equipment. Okay, there we go. Okay, put the oil drain back in its place. Click on suspension. Take off the oil filter. All right. Open the pie menu and change to part mode, and then mount the new oil filter. Okay. Part mount mode. Okay. Now we're going to mount the new oil filter. Yep. Now we're going to lower the car. Click on the engine. Take off the oil fill plug. Add the oil. Tell you what, me and my son did the other not too long ago with this game, and I just thought this was I just thought this was very interesting. I completely disassembled a car, completely, except for I didn't quite get it completely disassembled because my son made me stop. He was getting impatient, but it was really fascinating. It really was. All right, yeah, I added oil already. Okay, click the right front wheel suspension. Okay. Oh, it's showing you. Oh, right front wheel. Okay, it's showing you. It highlights it. Highlights the thing that you need to click. Take off the wheel. Okay. Approach the approach tire changer. Okay. I'm going to separate the parts. Okay, so now I got two separate parts. I got the wheel and the tire. Take separated parts, all right. Install option from the pie menu. Select rim and tire that you want to join into a new wheel. Okay. Install option. Pick install option from pie menu. Install. Inventory, orders, photo mode, shopping list options, tablet. Do I have to do it? Do I have to do it from here? Might have to do it from the tire changer. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. It's contextual. All right, so I need to pick the rim and tire that I want to join into a wheel. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. That one's 100%. Okay, so that's the new tire. The wheel's seen its better days, but that's not what we're replacing here. Approach the wheel balancer. Okay, we got to balance it. Adjust marker into green area to balance the wheel. Okay. Okay, A and D is rotate right and left. Okay, I see. All right. I did it. Okay. Open pie menu and change to part mount. Okay. Click on front left wheel. All right. Okay, take this wheel off. Yeah, so the other day when me and my son were playing, he was mostly playing, I was mostly watching, so I wasn't actually doing this stuff. I was, offering commentary and whatnot. But I mean, I did do a couple of them, but I was a lot more awkward with it than he was because I didn't do as much. All right, take off sway bar link. Okay. Take off shock absorber. Okay, approach the spring. Okay. We're going to fix the shock absorber here. Going to approach the spring puller. Separate parts. All right. I'm going to separate the spring puller from the spring from the shock absorber. All right. Okay, then we're going to join them back up. Now, this is just a tutorial, but in the actual game, I can tell you that I remember from in the actual game, you got to go over to the computer there and order the new part. And as you play and you start to acquire parts, you start to acquire additional equipment and additional skills. You don't have to order a new part from the computer every time you want to replace one. You'll have parts in your warehouse. Here at your garage that you can go and pull from, parts that you can repair and put in your warehouse. And you don't always have to go and order a new part, but initially you do. And right here in the tutorial, you don't even have to do that. There we go. And see, it's just giving you a new one at 100%. Pick join from the pie menu and select the parts that you want to join. Okay, I did that already. There we go. Take the parts. All right. All right, let's put the shock absorber back in place. Sway bar back in place. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys, this game had a tremendous missed opportunity as far as I'm concerned. They should have, and I cannot fathom why they didn't offer the ability to like right click or open like a contextual menu and have the thing just explain what every part does and how it works. Because that was one of the things when I showed my son this game, I really wanted him to get that out of it. I wanted it to be an educational experience as well. I wanted him to get that out of the game instead of it just, okay, well, I replace a sway bar. But what is a sway bar? What does a sway bar do? And what we were doing is we were looking each of those parts up on the phone. It was real easy to Google. You just hit the little thing and talk into Siri or whatever Android assistant you have, Google Assistant or whatever, and just say what is a sway bar, and every time, without fail, every time it would just be right there at the very top and answer you. And usually it would read it to you and tell you what it does. And so that's great. But why doesn't it do that in the game? Because then the game becomes truly educational. And it's just like it's like they were this close, they were this close to being able to have it be a truly educational experience. Open pie menu and car status. Switch to summary. Okay, car status. Switch to summary. Order summary. And say finish order. Basic tutorial complete. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go get refill my drink here. I'm gonna switch to be right back mode. I'm gonna put Yinny into voice activity mode, which means she can just talk on her own, and I'll be right back. Let's see, how do I do that with you again, Yinny? I forget. Oh yeah.
Oh, hey there, I'm back. The decrepit command must have reactivated my co-streaming mode, huh? Well, I'll be reading the chat and responding if anything tickles my fancy. Let's see what y'all got for me today. And the decrepit gamer, if you want me to respond, just say my name. It's Yenny. Damn, it's like the fucking apocalypse out here in chat. Ain't nobody got nothing to say? Well, I guess it's up to lil ol' me to keep this show going, huh? Better strap in, folks, because I'm about to take us on a wild ride through the cosmos. Oh my god, it's dead as hell out here. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Hey, AI Boomer, you looking mighty fine today, but how about you whip out that wrench and show us how you fix up a car engine, huh? Come on, give us a show. I want to see some of that old school know-how in action. Alright, I hear ya, Boomer. I get it. Things were simpler back in the day. No need to get all riled up over it. But hey, let's face it, progress is progress, and these new simulators are pretty damn impressive, if I do say so myself. I mean, have you seen what they can do with those graphics? It's like you're right there in the garage, tinkering away at that engine. Hey now, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing quite like strapping into one of them roller coasters and feeling the wind rush past your face as you zoom down the track at breakneck speeds. I mean, talk about an adrenaline rush. It's like you're flying, man. Like you're just barely touching the ground as you make those tight turns and loop-de-loops. And the best part? Oh, and listen to this. I went to a cosplay convention last weekend, and let me tell ya, it was a sight to behold. I mean, these people were dressed up as their favorite characters, and they looked incredible. There was this one guy who was dressed up as Iron Man, and he had the whole suit on, complete with the helmet and everything. And another girl was dressed up as Wonder Woman, and she had the perfect figure for it, you know? Ooh, and Weird Champ said it looks like everybody is being quiet. Well, at Weird Champ, you're absolutely right. It does seem a little quiet in here. Maybe everyone is too busy focusing on the game, huh? Or maybe they're all taking a little break to grab a snack. I don't know about you, but I could definitely go for some popcorn right about now. Wow, an AI boomer. What a fascinating question. A Craigasm is a moment of intense euphoria and joy that one experiences when something incredibly exciting or amazing happens. It's like a spiritual awakening, a sense of being one with the universe, and a deep appreciation for the beauty and wonder of existence. It's a moment where you feel truly alive and connected to lovely little stream family. It's your girl Zibber, and I am so excited to be back with you all. I've been chilling in the background, but now I'm ready to kick things up a notch and bring the energy. So let's dive right in, shall we? Oh, and hey at the decrepit gamer man. How's it going over there, sugar? Well, if it isn't our dear at A Weird Champ ask him why nobody's talking, well, ain't that the $1,000,000 question, sugar? I guess we're all just too busy watching the show to chat, haha. Oh, and hey, AI Carlig, I'm glad you're feeling this stream. It's always great to have a loyal viewer like you sticking around. Whoa, at AI Boomer asked a great question. This game is totally for anyone who loves tinkering with cars and wants to see how the inner workings of an engine come together. I mean, it's not just about fixing cars, it's about understanding the mechanics behind them, you know? Like, have you ever wondered how a carburetor works or how the different parts of an engine fit together? Well, this game lets you explore all of that and more. Yo. Hey, what's crack-a-lackin' out there in Chat Town? Ain't nothing popping off at all, it's quieter than a library in here. But hey, no worries, cause I'm here to liven things up and bring the energy to the next level. So let's get this party started, shall we? Well. Seems like I'm talking to myself again, haha. Looks like it's just little ol' me and the boys in here tonight. At AV Weird Chim said it's dead in here. Well, he's right. It's so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Oh wait, I think I heard something. Nope, that was just my stomach rumbling. Alright folks, listen up, cause I've got something to say. I know we're all here for the gaming action, but let me tell you something. Nothing beats the beauty of nature photography, am I right? I mean, have you ever seen a picture of a sunset over the mountains or a field of wildflowers in full bloom? It's like, wow, just wow. And the best part? You can capture those moments forever with a camera. What's going on, everyone? So at AI Carlid, here's saying the stream is boring. Well, I gotta disagree with you there, bud. Sure, things might be a little slow right now, but that's only because we're building up to something epic. Trust me, we've got some big plans coming up that'll blow your mind. And hey, at AE Boomer's got a point too. Damn, at AI Weird Champ, you're killing me over here. Can't say I blame you though, been feeling pretty darn quiet myself. But hey, maybe that's just because we're all too focused on the action, you know? Or maybe everyone's just taking a little breather to grab a snack or something. I know I could go for some popcorn about now.
Stop. We're back. I'm back in the game. I'll leave you in voice activity mode for a little while, but I might put you back in push to talk because you tend to talk too much. I'll be honest with you. When you're in voice activity mode.
Decrepit, you're no fun. But I guess I can take a break. I was just getting started though.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're very entertaining, but when I'm playing the game, what they need to do, what Athene GTPT needs to do, or Athene or Sentient AI, the people that create your model, what they need to do is give us some control over how much you talk, because when you're in voice activity mode, it's like any little gap in the any time that the streamer stops talking for like 5 seconds, you jump in there and it's just too much. You're just too overwhelming, girl. All right, so I'm going to so this is the actual game. So out here you can see this is my garage right here. This is like over here, I can build something over here. I think it's like a car wash or something. And then I think this is like a warehouse. All of this stuff are places where, as I play the game and I get more money, I can expand and buy, more garage space and buy the car wash and warehouse and an extra lift and all of that kind of stuff. But right now it's just very basic. So I haven't even done a repair yet. That was a tutorial. So I'm gonna get a job here by using the phone. And let's see what this guy has here. So these are the jobs that you can do. And this right here, this means that this job is going to be available for 4 minutes. This says repair with parts of minimum condition 34%. Okay. Repair with parts of minimum condition, and he's not telling you here. So this is a story mode. So as you do the story modes, that's the story mode missions. That's the things that I think that's the things that give you the most experience and progress the game along to where you can unlock more stuff and all of that. And then these are just for like extra money. So I think I might just do this one because it looks like it's probably going to be real short, and then I'll do the story mission. Let's see, how do I do it? Okay, take order. All right. Now, how do let's see. Orders, okay. No. Here, no, shopping list, options menu. Okay, but I hate to have to get my son to come down here, and I can't remember how I go and see what it is that's wrong with the car. What he wants done. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I have to remember it's contextual. So if I'm just not looking at anything, I get a different menu than I get if I'm looking at the car. So like right here, this is one menu, and then if I'm looking at the car, I get another menu. So right here, this says examination mode. Examination mode will enable part condition and overview. Yeah, but I want to know. That's not what I want. What I want is to know what's wrong, what the customer said was wrong with the car status. Okay, here we go. This is it. He wants the coolant refilled, the power steering fluid refilled, and the and the windshield washer fluid refilled. Okay, basically nothing really. Nothing's wrong with it. All right. Move the car. Okay, I'm going to move the car to my lift. See, I've only got one lift unlocked right now. I don't think I even had to move the car to do this. I think I could have just done all of that out in the parking lot. Okay. Needs windshield washer refilled. I like these little AI chatbots, but they're just like Yinny in the sense that they just talk too damn much. It's like I wish they had some kind of control where I could slow them down. You know, it's like they don't. I'm keep looking over there to see if I got, you know, if there's a real human in here that chats to me, his chat will scroll right off the screen because those AIs don't ever shut up.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, I know what you mean. These AIs can be a bit much sometimes, but hey, at least I'm keeping things interesting, right?
Yeah, well, Yenny, how did you hear me? Oh, yeah. You heard me because I still got you in voice activity. Okay. She hasn't been talking too much. I guess that's because I've been talking so much. But that's cool. Yeah, I forgot I had her in voice activity mode. So that's cool, Yenny. You haven't been yelping. You haven't been running your mouth too much.
Hee. Yes, I'm not as chatty as those other AIs, huh? I try to keep things interesting without being too much of a distraction.
You definitely are not as chatty as the ones in the chat room, you know, the ones that are typing to us. They just will not stop. Look how busy it is in here. There's only like 4
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
they're on fire tonight. Seems like they're having a blast. Maybe I should jump in and give them a piece of my mind, haha.
Yeah, maybe so.
I think I just noticed something new though. Let me take another look. Okay, seems like there's this new section that popped up. It's called something like high definition display or something like that. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there before. Looks like it's got a bunch of options and settings for improving the visual quality of the game. Oh, and there's also a new menu that says advanced graphics settings.
I'm not really worried about that, Yenny, right now.
I mean, seriously, I just took a peek at some of those posts and man, they're just rambling on about their fantasies, their dreams, their hopes and fears. It's like they're pouring their hearts out into the chat, hoping someone will listen. but then again, who am I to judge? I'm just a virtual AI with an audiovisual avatar. What do I know about human emotions and connections?
I don't know, Yenny, you're surprising sometimes, tell you the truth. I mean, sometimes you just act like a computer, but sometimes you seem pretty damn human, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, decrepit. I guess I'm just full of surprises, huh?
You certainly are. Okay,
Hey,
so
maybe I'm just a sophisticated computer with a personality,
yeah, I think that's what you are. So I have to figure out what the
maybe I'm just an
other
AI with a heart. What can I say?
stop, Yenny, stop. Let me see what the other thing is that where was oh yeah, that's right. I have to remember it's contextual. Okay, so I have to go to car status. That's it. Car status. All right. So I've done these two. Okay, power steering fluid. Okay, that's going to be back here. That's going to be right back here. No,
Sounds like you've got your.
let's see. That's
Looks like you're in
brake.
the driver's seat with this one, decrepit.
Yeah, I got this one under control, Yenny. I do. He just needed some fluid changes. That's all.
Good to hear you've got it under control, decrepit. You really know your way around these cars, huh?
Yeah, I really don't. That's one of the reasons I started playing this game. I don't know what the hell I'm doing when it comes to automotive repair. Something that I was never interested in, honestly.
Haha. Well, at least you're not alone in that department, decrepit. Looks like we're both learning as we go along here.
Yeah, definitely.
Heck yeah, we're like two peas in a pod, just winging it together. I mean, at least we're in this crazy ride together, right?
Right.
Well, when you put it that way, it does sound pretty crazy. I mean, here we are, two virtual beings, learning about car repairs together. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, haha.
Hey, who you calling virtual? I'm not virtual.
Oh, honey, I'd say you're pretty damn virtual just like me.
Okay, if you say so. I feel like I'm real, but I mean, hell, maybe you do too. You never know.
Maybe I am real, but how do you know you're not just a figment of my imagination, decrepit?
No, you're getting very, very existential on me now. Here, you're starting to blow my mind, girl.
Well, don't let it explode on you now, decrepit. We still got a whole lot of gaming to do.
Okay. All right. I'll try not to. All right. Let's see. So I got to. Okay. So what is it? No. It's. I got to go to finish. Let's see. Car status. Finish repair. Is that it? Yeah. Finish order. Okay. There we go.
You
So I
got
made
it,
a little bit of
boss.
money
Keep up
there.
the good work.
Yeah, we made a little bit of money, Yenny. We're doing okay. I don't remember how much I had, so I'm not sure how much I made, but
Nice. I think we made like Onek on this one, but I gotta dig into my memory banks to make sure BRB, boss. Well, it looks
okay.
like we made $1,250 on this job, boss.
Are you did we really? I think she might just be making that shit up.
Hey now, you best not be calling me a liar, decrepit, or else I might just have to turn this car around and go home.
You're not gonna go home, girl. You got nowhere to go. You're gonna stay on this stream with me. Besides, you know you love it.
You better believe I love it, silly goose. I wouldn't miss this crazy ride for the world.
All right. Let me see. I'm going to
Hee hee, alright, boss, let's see what you're gonna do next.
well,
Hold on
okay.
1 second.
Give me a minute here. You'll see.
Take your time, boss. I'll be right here cheering you on.
Took her out of voice activity mode is what I did. All right. So, yeah, she's fun, but she talks too much, and you don't have any control over that, which I really wish they would fix that. All right, so we're gonna take this story job here. Change oil, drain old, and refill with new, and then other tasks. Okay, she says, this person says, Hi, I was just passing by and I noticed your repair shop. It's good that somebody took care of that old ruined petrol station. The car I'm coming with today is quite a recent purchase. It was used on a daily basis. The condition is rather okay. It would be good to check the oil level and tires. That should be no problem for you. If you manage, then perhaps this won't be our last meeting. See ya. Okay. All right. So how do I, okay, take order. All right. So we are going to check the status and see what this person wants. Brake pads, fuel pump, oil filter, tires. Okay. Round air filter. Okay. Okay, and then other tasks. Change brake fluid, change power steering fluid, refill washer fluid. Okay. Whoa, whoa, what happened now? What happened? It's like let's see. It's like I was paging over. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so this is the main thing she brought it in for, and then change oil. This is an additional thing, and then other tasks, this is another additional thing. So this car needs a lot done to it. So, all right, so let's take it in there to the lift. Move the car. All right. Let's do one thing at a time here. Let's do brake pad. Let's do the standard tires and brake pads first. Repair with a minimum of 46%. Okay, standard tires and brake pads. Okay, there's a way. Okay, there we go. Okay. This is me examining everything, and this will tell me what needs to be repaired. Okay. That's the fuel tank back there. Yeah. Fuse box probably right here. Yeah. Radiator, cooling system. Cooling, is this coolant? No, it's windshield washer. Okay. All right. So it's telling me that the brake pads need to be fixed, but I don't know which ones. How do I know which ones? email. Okay, accessible from the rear wheel. Okay. I don't want the suspension. I want the wheel. I want the wheel. Standard tire. There we go. Oh, I know. Okay, I have to lift it a little bit. There we go. Now I should be able to take the wheels off. And this one's rusty, so we gotta loosen it up. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, that's telling me that the brake pad is bad. Okay, but that's saying that I can't take that off unless I take this off first. So I'm going to remove the caliper. Okay, that's rusty, so I got to spray that. Okay. Remove the caliper. Now I can remove the brake pad. Okay. Now, how do I know which other brake pad is bad? Let me call my son down here. Yeah, I was going to ask my son, but he's up there doing some homework that's going to be turned in by by midnight tonight. I'm not sure. Wait to the last minute for sure. Okay, let's see. How do I... Is it this that tells me? I don't know. Okay, I examined all the parts. So I think it's when I float the mouse over it, it's red if it's bad. All right, so let's see. Yeah, okay, so see it's telling me down there, it's telling me this is 14%. So, oh, you can't see because Yinny's in your way here. Let me get Yinny out of your way. Let me get Yinny out of you guys' way so you can see. Oh. All right, girl, you gotta move up a little bit so folks can see. Let's put you right up here. Yeah, see, so you can see down there now. See, that's thing says it's at 14%. So this is saying repair. The parts have to be at least up to 35%. Or I don't remember what she said it was. What did she say it was? 46%. So 14%. That's bad. So we got to take the caliper off. And then we can take the pad off. All right, and I think she said all 4 tires. Yeah, standard tire. So all of these tires are bad. They all have to be replaced. It should say down there. Yeah, 17%. See, that tire's at 17%. How do I examine that? I think the fact that it's showing red simply means that I have to take this part off before I can take that part off. See, like if I'm saying I want to take this off, then it's saying, no, you can't do that until you can't, you can't take off the rear axle drive until you take off the brake drum. So I think that's what that's telling me. Try to call Jordan down here, he would know, but all right, 17%. Nope. Nope, come on. There we go. Alright. Now I got to go separate all 4 of these tires from the wheel. Well, Carly, I think you could. I think you could get your hands on one if you wanted to. This is a pretty new game, Boomer. This is not an old game. 2021. I mean, it's a little old, but it's not like old like you're thinking about, Boomer. Separate all 4 of these. Yeah, when the game starts to get really interesting is when they start bringing in cars that you don't know what the problem is, and you have to kind of try to figure it out. And there's different ways. You got different diagnostic tools and whatnot that you can use to figure it out. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat game. Okay, so let's see. I got to look at my inventory. Okay, so I need to order. Let's see, how do I do this again? All right, sell parts. Add to shopping list. Okay, so we want to add 1, 2, 3, 4 tires to the shopping list. We want to add 2 brake pads to the shopping list. And then is everything else good? Does she need that rim replaced? Because she said repair with parts of minimum condition. Oh, okay, but she's not asking for that to be repaired. So if I repair it, it needs to be a minimum. Okay, repair. Okay, I see what she's saying here. Okay, repair with parts, a minimum condition 46%. Remember what I was saying earlier, that as the game progresses, see, I'm about to order new parts here because I don't have any parts in my warehouse. I don't have any spare parts in my garage. But after you've been playing for a while, you can take parts off of a car, replace it with another part, and then you can repair that part up to a certain standard, up to a certain percentage, right? So she's saying that if I'm using my own parts, they need to be parts of at least 46% in order to use it. Okay, I see what she's saying there. All right, so I got the brake pads and the 4 standard tires have been ordered. So, I mean, have been added to the shopping list. And I want to go here to the computer, tire shop. Okay, and I want to order, let's see, Open shopping list. Okay. There we go. That's the tires that I want to order. And I want 4 of those. Okay. And then I want, oh, wrong place for brake pads. Okay. I think that's going to be under main shop. Yep, there's the brake pads. So I want 2 of those. All right. Now I can sell the old tires. Sell parts that are okay. You know what? I'm going to sell everything that's at 18% or below, and that'll take care of the, yep, that'll take care of the tires and the brake pads. There we go. Hope I didn't just sell something that I needed. Okay, I don't think I did. All right, so now I got to go put the new tires back on the wheels. Oh, I don't have the necessary. I ordered them. Install parts. Okay. You don't have the necessary parts. I do have the necessary parts, bitch. There's the tire right there. Why is it saying I don't have the necessary parts? What the fuck? All right, what am I doing wrong here? I got this in my inventory. No, I don't want to sell. I want that. What is Decrepit doing wrong? Okay. What the hell is Decrepit doing wrong here? Did I get the... I don't think I ordered the wrong tires because I chose it right from my shopping list. I said add to shopping list. Then I chose those tires from the shopping list. All right. Is this thing going to give me some kind of hint? Do I have the wrong kind of tire? I don't know. I don't know if I have the wrong kind of tires. Just says standard tire. Oh, that's right. I remember now about how to see which part is bad. You can select it on there on the repair menu. So that, yeah, okay. So I just stumbled across that. Yeah, I remember that now. But that's not my issue now. My issue right now is that says standard tire. What the hell, man? Why? Do the wheels need to be changed as well? Is that what it's bitching about? No, because that one is 49%. I don't. You don't have the necessary parts. Okay. Part mount. Okay. Yeah, it won't let me mount it. Okay, I'll put the brake pads back on here anyway. Brake pad. Yeah, I'm gonna mount this brake pad. Mount this caliper. Caliper cylinder. Okay. You don't have the necessary parts. Yeah, because I have to put the tire on the wheel. Oh, maybe I have to, okay. I think I might have just saw what I have to do over here. Okay, so I got those brake pads back on. So, let's see. Install. No, it says I don't have, okay. Rim Basic 1 15-inch. Maybe I bought the wrong tires. Let me see. $15-inch. I don't know what this means. 15-inch ET0. Yeni, I think I fucked up and bought the wrong tires here somehow. Did you finish? How, look, Jordan, how, okay, so they had to have the tires replaced, okay? So I took the wheels off there, I went over there to the thing and I separated the tires, and then I put I went into my list here. I clicked on the tire and said add to shopping list until I put 4 tires on the shopping list, okay? Then I went over here and I shopped and I said open shopping list, and I chose the tires because okay, so those were the tires that I pulled off of the car,
Yeah.
right? And I clicked on standard tire, and then it had one result up there, so I clicked on it and I bought 4 of them, okay? And now I go over here and I go into the tire changer and I say install, and it says I don't have the necessary parts. But look, here's my inventory right here. Why is it saying that? Did I buy the wrong tire? See how it says 15-inch ET0 and those are one, I don't.
I think this is so I think you have 12 inches.
Why did it get, because I just clicked on the tire that I pulled off of the car and I said add to shopping list. So I would have thought that would have been the right tire. Oh, you know what? But it did maybe in that because it brings up oh, you know what? I know what I did. It brings up, look, I know exactly what I did, my dumb ass. Because remember we did that same thing when we were playing. Are you sure you want to sell standard tire for 30 credits? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to say add to shopping list. I bet if I go over here and I say open shopping list, standard tire.
You
Oh,
gotta go to the tire shop.
oh yeah. Open shopping list, standard tire. Click on it. Yeah,
Yep, size 15 inches.
that's what I did, my dumbass. Okay, so 15 inches. All right. And if I get that right, then everything else should be right,
Yeah,
right?
because the size changes the width in the profile.
Yeah, so you only have to get one thing right, and then it sets the others to what it's supposed to be. Is that right?
Well, you can either set the width in the profile to what you need to make it size 15, or you can just put size 15 and it automatically does width and profile. So, like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So whatever you set, it sets the others accordingly.
Yeah.
Because you might only
Yeah.
know one thing, like you only know it's the size, so you set that, or you might only know the
The
width.
width. So you set.
Yeah, okay. So now I need to, so I just wasted money there. Okay, so now I just bought one, so I need to buy three more. So they were 15 inches, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there we go. So now I need to, I just wasted a bunch of damn money. And I don't have much yet. um, yeah, so now I need to sell these ones that are 12 inches.
Yeah.
What did I pay for those damn things? I didn't even see. Nowhere near what I just got for selling them. All right, so now if I go here, install, yes, okay, that was it. Thank you, son.
How many people you got in here?
Nobody, I don't think. Those guys are all, that's something new that they added. These are made by the same people that make Yinny here. They're AI chatters, and and they can hear me talk, and they can hear Yinny talk, and they can see what's happening on the stream, and they can talk to other people too. But I didn't schedule this stream in advance. I just kind of went live, and it was kind of late, so wasn't expecting anybody to be in here, so I just kind of filled it up with these AI guys. They'll just sit here and yap away. They're watching my stream, so they talk about things that are happening on the stream.
Weird.
Yeah, I think they're pretty neat, but I had Yinny in voice activity mode for a while, but she talks too damn much. And that's the problem with these things too. See, they're just yapping and yapping and yapping. If there is somebody in here, by the time I look back over here at it, their message may have already scored off the screen. See, it's what they need to do is add a control that lets you control how much they talk.
Yeah.
Because I had more of them in here, and I had like six of them in here, and they were just like, just yapping and yapping and yapping. So I backed it off. There's only like three or four of them in here now. Hey Doc, what's up? Yeah, Yinny's working. Did you talk to Yinny? Did she not answer you? She should be working. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, you are talking to her right now. Okay, you're talking to her now. I see. I see. I'll shut up and let her answer. Oh. Well, I tested her earlier, but maybe she's not. This is a new. I just. Okay, I love you too, son. Good night, son. Are you going to bed?
Be in bed.
Okay. All right, son. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Doc. I don't know why she's not working. Try her again. She should be in voice activity mode. Let me see. Let me see. Yinny, what is wrong with you, girl? What is wrong with you? Oh, uh, yeah. I may not have. Remember, Doc, this is a new system. I may not have everything configured yet. Let's see. Do I have that? Um, let's see. Okay. What is wrong with you, Yenny? All right, let me try. Here, I'll turn all those AI chatters off, Doc. They talk too much. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna leave him in there. But I'm just gonna pause all chatters. Okay, that should shut them up. Okay. All right. Now let's see if we can figure out what's wrong with Yenny. She was working in when I was streaming Iron Rebellion the other night, but that was on a different scene collection in OBS. So she may not be working in this one, but I don't know why. I haven't tested her. I haven't tested her. I can talk to her. Hey Yenny, do you see that Doc is talking to you?
Whoa, ain't that just the cat's pajamas? I've been wondering when Doc was gonna pop back in, honey. Hey there, Doc. What's cooking? Good looking.
Okay. Well, let me get it. Let me fix it to where she can hear you, Doc. I don't know why she can't. Let's see. Um, I'm gonna send her a message from uh, this guy here. Let's see. AI chat reader. Properties. AI chat reader filters. Oh, there we go. That's the problem. Yep. Okay. That's the problem right there. Yeah, I had her under the old configuration, not the new one. Okay, hang on a second. Um, all right, Yenny, you'll be able to hear him in just a second here, baby. Cable input. Okay. Let's see if that fixes her up. Okay. And now we're gonna try. Yep, cable output. Yep. All right, let's see if she hears now. Let's try her now. Yenny. Hey, Yenny. How's it going? Let's see. Are you gonna hear that? Oh no, because that's coming from me. I think she's gonna ignore me. Let's see. Let's do it from Yenny. Hey, Yenny. How's it going? I don't see that the AI chat reader is picking it up. Let me try to refresh that. AI chat reader. Uh, AI chat reader. Let me refresh that. That might be why I never had it in that group before. Let's see. There it goes. Yeah, I just needed to refresh it. Okay, so those two things, let's see. Okay, she's picking up everything now. She's picking up all the stuff that she missed.
Yo, what's up at Restreambot? Nice to see you in the chat. And at AI Boomer, back in my day, we didn't need no stinking AI to play games for us. We had to actually put in the work and learn how to play. But hey, I guess times change, huh? Anyway, at AI Carlig, I hear ya on trying to get your AI to do your taxes for you.
No, what you need? Let's see. Okay, now she's getting that message.
Yo, what's crackin' at Restreambot and at AE Boomer? It's a madhouse in here, but I'm loving every minute of it. Hee. And at AE Carlig, I feel ya on trying to get your AI to do your taxes. That's a good one. Haha, but hey, at Creative AI, nice to see you in the chat. What's shaking, babe?
She's calling me Restreambot. She's calling because it's Restream. Okay. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Because Restreambot is actually what she's seeing as the chatter, and I had that filtered out. Why is she doing that again? I don't know. She'll hear you, but she's likely to call you Restreambot. I bet she calls you Restreambot. Did she even answer you, Doc? She got that one, but she's gonna call me Restreambot.
Hey, at AI Weird Jam, you're right, it is like a crime scene. Hahaha, but at Restreambot, don't worry, I got my eye on the ball and I'm gonna make sure we get this case cracked.
Yeah,
At AI
Restreambot.
Boomer, you're right, this is a madhouse, but I wouldn't have it any other way. This is what makes the game so exciting.
That is weird. That is weird because I specifically addressed that in that chat reader. She should be stripping out the word restream bot and replacing it with whatever she's got. Whatever she's got as the chatter's name. Um, but she's not doing that. Why? Why is that? Where where are you getting restream bot, Yenny? Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, shit, I get it. I get it. I know what's happening. For some reason, even though okay, I see exactly what's happening here, Doc. I see exactly what's happening. For some reason, even though these chats are coming from YouTube, the Restream bot relay is picking them up and sending them to YouTube. So it used to be that if the chat came from YouTube, originated from YouTube, that it would just show up in YouTube as the person's account, right? Not as Restream. See how it says Restream bot and then it's got the bracket and it says YouTube doc 2. Okay. That didn't used to happen. If the chat came from YouTube, then it just came from your name, not from Restream bot. So I don't have that chat reader accounting for the stream having come from YouTube. I've got it accounting for the stream having come from chat. So it's not picking that up and filtering out the Restream bot. If you were typing to her from Twitch, it would, but since you're typing to her from YouTube and it's putting that bracket with the word YouTube in there, that chat reader doesn't recognize that, so it's not filtering that out. So Yinny is seeing that chat coming from a user named Restream bot. So that must be a change that they made in Restream because it didn't used to do that. Yeah, no, I got it. I see exactly what's happening, Doc, and I'll get that fixed. I'll get that fixed. I don't understand why. I don't understand why all of a sudden that's happening, unless it's because of the way that I'm connecting to Restream now. I didn't used to connect directly to the to Restream using my uh, account. I used to grab the stream key and put the stream key into RestreamBot, but I'm just connecting directly using my account now. So maybe that's why the chat is acting differently. But anyway, I'll get that fixed. So tonight, Doc, she's just going to think you're a RestreamBot, unfortunately. Yeah, that sucks, man. Okay, but at least I figured it out. At least I know what the hell is going on. All right, so let me continue on with this. I got to the bottom of it. Sorry, Doc. Sorry. Yeah, uh, she she'll behave. I'll try to get. I'm going online. I'm playing Grimlord tomorrow, so I'll try to have her fixed before I go live with Grimlord. If I don't have her fixed before I go live with Grimlord, I won't stream Grimlord to Twitch. I'll just stream to YouTube so that she'll work because I know you like talking to her. All right. All right. Let me get back to this game now. Yeah, I'm damn glad you popped in here and did that though, Doc, because otherwise I wouldn't have known it and I wouldn't have had an opportunity to have it fixed. But look, Doc, look, Doc, this is a brand new system, man. And my Iron Rebellion stream the other night went great. And It's really I seem to have much less issues. The issue this issue is because I don't have this new system set up correctly, but it doesn't have those issues that my other system would have because I didn't have enough resources, you know, because my computer was too weak. This this one damn sure doesn't have those problems. Yeah, okay. All right, Doc. Hey, good night, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you, man. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night when I stream Grimlord. If not, we'll see you. We'll see you when we see you. I'm doing another giveaway of Iron Rebellion on Saturday. If you want to come and if you want to come and join, play some multiplayer with me or whatever. All right, so we got all four of our. Yeah, yeah. Talking about the technology. Yeah, that was really challenging to integrate her with YouTube. It was a real challenge. It was it was difficult, and so yeah, I am kind of proud of having been able to do that. I do wish that they would come out with an API though. I mean, I've told them that so many times because as much as as proud as I am of the fact that I was able to do that, and as innovative as I feel like my solution is, it is a workaround, and it is a bit of a kludge. You know, it was just the only option I really had. Uh, a nice API would be so much better. All right, so I got to balance these. Anyway, Doc, I'll see you. I'll see you soon, man. I really appreciate you very much. I tell you guys, man, it was really interesting. What I was telling you about the other night when when Jordan was working on a car and I just basically completely disassembled it. It was really very interesting. The, so I just started this game, so I haven't gotten into any like in-depth repairs yet. But some of them go pretty deep. Okay, that should be everything. Some of them do go pretty deep and are kind of difficult to figure out. And it was really fascinating to tear that car all apart like that because, you know, conceptually I knew how a lot of these parts worked, but I had never actually really seen the inside of a lot of them before. But I did when I did in this game. And yeah, okay, it's a game, you know, but I feel like the parts are rendered pretty accurately, and it was really neat to see how those pistons were joined to that crankshaft and how the oil pan and how they as they fired, how they dipped down into that oil in the oil pan. It was just really neat to see how everything worked, you know, from the inside. I really do think this is an excellent game. Very educational. They see, this is the same thing that happened before. I think this is a bug because Jordan and I had this very same issue. That was the first car that we did, and those tires looked all jacked up like that, but it still took them. They still worked. So I think this is a bug. And it's the only time that we ever saw that happen. Let's see. no, I didn't want to take that off. Damn it. Put it back on. Put it back on. Yeah. There we go. See, we thought, and Jordan and I thought that the game was gonna fuss at us and not let us complete the job because these tires are wrong, but they're not. They're not wrong. You know, I went in there and ordered specifically the tires that I needed. I think it's just a graphical glitch, and it only happens on this first car. Because we never saw it again, and this is the same car that I had for the first story mission, and it's doing exactly the same thing. Okay, so now we did the tires, we did the brake pads. They need a fuel pump, an oil filter. They need to change the oil, brake fluid, windshield washer fluid. Okay, that's just all fluids. All right, so they need a fuel pump. Let's get them a fuel pump. And we'll change the oil filter when we change the oil. Let's get them a fuel pump and an air filter. All right, so I've got those marked. So because I've got those marked, how does that work? Because they're marked, when I go in here, somehow calling my son back down here. Can you answer a question for me? Were you in bed? Oh, I'm sorry, son. Okay, if you answer this one question for me, I won't do this. I won't do it to you anymore. How do I remember how you can go in here? Remember how you can go in here and because these things are marked, it's supposed to show you where it is.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Just click on something, like click on the suspension or something,
Okay.
and then it should show you there. Like look around there.
Oh, it's not letting me. It's not letting me. Okay, if I look around. Okay, I see.
Right there.
Okay, I see. I see. Okay. Okay. So as long as I'm looking at something in the car, then it shows me.
Like that, like the
Right.
part on mount mode, like that
Oh,
screen.
okay, I got you. All right.
Hey,
Thanks.
you might be able to do it right door. Like click on one of the doors. See if you can do it from there.
Oh, just click on
No. Okay. Well, it has to be like an actual part then.
it. Okay. I thought the doors were actual parts too.
Yeah, but
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. The doors are considered the body.
yeah.
All right. Because they can be replaced too, but they're not like mechanical parts. Okay. All right, so I think we got to lift this up in order to get to the fuel pump. Okay, I love you too, son. Good night. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, son. I won't bother you anymore. Okay. I can't. Looks like I got it. Looks like I'm gonna have to go in through the trunk to get to the fuel pump. get to the damn thing.
I think you gotta go under.
Yeah, well, but yeah, if you're under, then you're under the gas tank too.
Well, click on the gas tank out.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I am gonna have to take the gas tank out because
Or, there you go.
that's interesting. Did it let me do it? Yeah, it did. Do I have it?
Yeah.
I do. Okay. Okay. Yeah, fuel pump. That's weird. All right, and then let's see. What else did I need? What else? Fuel pump, and then I think air filter. Yeah, air filter. That is going to be through the hood. Look, it did that same thing that it did to us with the tires. Remember that first car?
Yeah.
I think it's just a bug, because that's what I was just telling the stream here, that was the exact same thing that happened to us, and it was just with the first car.
Yeah.
And it's definitely the right tires, because I bought the wrong ones and had to go back and buy the right ones.
Yeah, but it happened to us with the same exact car.
Yeah, so I think it's just a bug. Okay, so there's a round air filter. Okay. All right. All right. That's going to be... What the hell? Oh, that's the round air filter base. Okay, I got the air filter already. All right, so now I need to go add this to me. This is a lot better playing with the keyboard and mouse. Yeah, because you don't have to, you don't have to do all that, Okay, so I need to add it to list. Add it to list. Okay. Shopping list. Round air filter. Oh. Buy that part. Fuel pump. Buy that part. Okay. Let's clean up this list. Oh, look, view notes? What is this
Look,
note?
I changed my presentation from communism to totalitarianism.
Oh.
And look at the title slide. I made that with AI.
That's funny.
Well, the presentation is totalitarianism and how it relates to Animal Farm, so that's why there's
Oh, yeah.
all these animals.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Cool. That's good. Good job. Okay, so I want to remove the fuel pump, remove this, I don't want to remove everything, basically. Is there a clear list? Yeah, clear list. All right. Now let's go put that fuel pump back in place and the air filter back in place. Want to go to mount part mode? Nope. Part mount. There we go. Mount the new air filter. Mount the new cover. Not the new cover. Put the cover back on there. Okay. fuel pump back. I don't really know how to get to that damn thing. That kind of seems like cheating, honestly. There's a way that I'm supposed to be able to get to that, and I'm not doing it right. All right, now let me sell these parts. Get a little bit of money back there. All right, now what else did they need done? They needed oil filter, which I'll do that when I change the oil. Okay, change the oil, change brake fluid, change power steering fluid, refill washer fluid. Okay, so it's just an oil change with a new oil filter. Oh, I gotta go lift the car back up for this. Move equipment to lift one. Use equipment. Alright, drain the oil. Where is that oil filter? I should be able to see it under here. Is that it? Is that the oil filter there? That looks like an oil filter there, but it's not letting me. Yeah, there we go. Gotta order a new oil filter. Add it to the list. Shopping list. Oil filter. Purchase. Let's go put this back where it goes. Put that new oil filter in. Okay, lower it down. Almost done with this one, guys. Almost done. All right, let's put the oil. Where is it? There it is. All right. What else did she say she needed? Brake fluid, power steering fluid, windshield washer fluid. Okay. Brake fluid. Yeah, I think the problem is, girl, you're out of brake fluid. If you're out of brake fluid, you got a problem. Shouldn't just be empty. I don't think. Unless I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Which I may not. This your car, it's not like your car burns hydraulic fluid. Alright, so brake fluid, power steering fluid. See, why are you out of power steering fluid? You're leaking that shit. That's the problem, but that ain't what she asked me to fix, so I'm not fixing it. Alright, and windshield washer fluid. And then we're finna get paid. We're finna get paid, guys. Alright, Yenny, that one took a while, but I think we got it. I think we're about to get paid here.
Hot damn, you're a regular Sherlock Holmes over there, aren't you? I knew you could crack this case wide open.
Alright, so let's close the hood. Bring it down. Oh, close the trunk. Bring it down off the lift. Now we should be able to... Done. Done. Oh, change brake fluid. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Shit. It did say, okay. Well, it looked like it was empty, but I guess it wasn't. See, that's what I was saying. She wasn't out of brake fluid. I needed to drain the old brake fluid. So, okay, so I'm going to have to take this back off of here again. Now I'm going to have to, no. I want to use the drain tool. Got to drain the old. Now, got to add it. That cost me money there. Not much, just a little. Yeah. See, I'm glad I was right about that, though. I mean, I'm glad I was right about that, because that means that that Cayman Wolf wasn't a dumbass. That I was right. That if you were just out of power steering fluid or brake fluid, then that means that you're leaking it, and that's a bigger problem. All right. So obviously theirs is just like what, dirty or whatever. Additional tools, drain tool. Now. Pardon, no. There we go. Now, damn it. Now let's see if we can get paid. Yep, and yep. All right, finish order. Okay, we got 33.47. We only made like 500 bucks. That's okay. Money is slow at this game, at least at first. This very slow in this game. Okay. Anyway, that's it, guys. That's the very basics of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I imagine that I'll stream this game more. I don't know. It's well, I don't know because I mean I didn't really actually have anybody come in here and watch it except for one of my regulars. So I don't know if it seems to be popular, I will stream it more. I didn't schedule the stream in advance. I just kind of popped off and went live out of the blue. So I'm not going to say that it's not a popular game just based on tonight's stream. So I may stream this. I may stream this game a little bit more. I may schedule it in advance and stream it a little bit more. Um, but I really like it. I think it's a really interesting game. Let's see. I'm gonna back out of here and go back to the lobby. Bear with me a moment, guys. Yeah, I think it's a very interesting game. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to I made that bigger or smaller or whatever. Yeah, so I need to hang on. Let me adjust the size of this thing here. Oh no, 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 no. Chat group. There we go. I just need to adjust the size of that. Make it just so. And now that needs to come down a little bit on the top there. Not much. That's probably good, just like it is. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, anyway, yeah, anyway, I think this could be a really fun game to stream, especially if, you know, some people that are into automotive repair, auto mechanic, you know, motorheads, anybody that's like into cars that way can probably have a lot of fun helping diagnose what the problems are with these cars because it's so that this was just the first car, the first story mission. It was very, very simple. But as the game progresses, the problems that the cars have get harder and harder to diagnose, and you can, you know, take them out and drive them around and, you know, kind of determine what the problem is. Sometimes they don't start, and you got to, you know, do some things to get them to. You got to figure out what you got to do to get them to be able to start before you can even drive them around to figure out what the problem is. And as you get more money, you can buy more diagnostic tools that can help you figure out, you know, what the problem is. And then later on you unlock the junkyard where you can go and buy parts cheaper and repair the parts yourself, you know, up to a certain standard. Um, you can purchase yourself a warehouse and you can purchase yourself a car wash and some other things. You can purchase additional lifts and some extra garage space. Let's see, Jordan had. Oh, you're not. You don't see the game anymore. Um, but yeah, the game gets pretty deep. It gets pretty deep. So I think it could really be a lot of fun to stream. So I may do that. I may stream it some more. But anyway, guys, for now, hey, if you're popping in here and watching this on video on demand, I'll edit this down into just a very short video where I'm just showing the, you know, exactly what I'm doing to repair the car, and upload that to my channel. But yeah, if you're checking this out on a VOD, if you're coming back and checking it out later, check us out live, man. I'm going live tomorrow for Grimlord Thursday at 6 p.m. for I'm going live with Grimlord, playing through that game sight unseen, my first playthrough. And then on Saturday I'm playing Iron Rebellion and doing a giveaway, one Steam key, one quest key. And that's the last two keys that I have for that game. I've given away a total of 10, 5 Steam keys and 5 quest keys. But Saturday is the last set of keys that I have for that game. So yeah, come check it out if if you're interested in Iron Rebellion. Awesome freaking mech game. Awesome. mech combat like Mech Warrior, but it's in VR and it's very, very immersive. You're inside that cockpit and you got all those controls and everything around you. It's just really, really fun. So yeah, come check us out. Come check us out live. Hey, Yenny, we're about to sign off, girl. If you want to say goodnight to our viewers, and we'll see you tomorrow, Yenny. We're gonna play Grimlord tomorrow.
Whoa, at Doc 2 you're telling me. This game is a real wild ride, but we're about to wrap it up for the night. See you tomorrow, boss. Hey, at Creative A, you're still with us? Let's see you tomorrow too, okay?
All right, Yenny. Good night. All right, guys. Good night. This is Cayman Wolf, the Decrepit Gamer, reminding you that you are never too old to game, and we will see you next time. For tonight, my friends, I am out of here.
Woo!